Welcome back to the grand finals of Wednesday Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the second match going into the grand finals. We have Team Ebola on the red team going up against Team Budissy on the blue team.
Oh, my stuff got flopped.
Ebola.
My stuff got flopped because of that. Give me 2 seconds and I will fix that Team Ebola. Okay. Minions have spawned. Fixed. Alright.
Well, we got that fixed now the way. He's already going to be starting. Both teams are going to be jumping into their buffs, taking their buffs, in fact, and making their way to the mid. So, I mean, Soulstar needs to be very careful here. We've seen what Lumpy can do with that pull, and if she ever gets pulled out, she's screwed. There's not much to say about that, but here comes the team. Well, I want to see Bradian get some pulls, epic pulls on somebody like Aphrodite. They need to kill Aphrodite, but hang on, Panda Puncher looks like he's gonna jump in right now. Panda Puncher is doing a lot of damage with multi-kills. Multi-kills is gonna get taken out. Panda Puncher might also get taken out. Rockcruise replies, but Ebola did get first blood right there, so it's worth it for them.
Yeah, that first blood is a nice little extra chunk gold and XP there, but did go down in the process. That's the problem with Kali, especially early game. Early game Kali doesn't do that much damage and can easily get chunked down. But look at Hercules in the way front there, might be in some trouble. Ooh, very close. Luckily had to use Diving Strike just to get away.
Well, since now people don't really have beads yet, I want to see this Hades, start initiating. Isis start stacking the circle protections onto the Hades ultimate, and Mercury made you looks. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Pair that up with the branching bolas. Oh man, so we're gonna have to keep our eyes on Multi-Crisis. He's gonna be the initiator, or Hercules can get an amazing pull, and whoever gets pulled is gonna get blown up instantly.
Yeah,
Team Ebola needs to be very careful here.
Look at all the beads that already came out. See 3 beads already on Team Ebola. Very smart, but that pull already getting the Hercules though. They're just going to counter-initiate, go right back in. We're going to see Sylvanas ult up, and they're going to get knocked up in the air, but Hades may be in a bad position. Looking to ult right now, but it's going to get burned down before you can even hardly do any damage with it. Hercules in the back, looking to get circle protections, come out, heals him just a little bit. Nice spirit ball there. Mercury ult coming and hitting 3 people, just bursting them down. The driving strike going to hurt really bad, but Kali's going to ult and just try to walk away as Mercury tries to chunk her down, but he's going to get killed by Mezarim. In the meantime, we see that Aphrodite hooked to Kali right there, ready with the ult, ready with the doves, healed her right back up to half health, ready to come back into a fight if need be. That is exactly their that's going to be their strategy, and that's going to be their scariness. Meanwhile, Snooki is going to be just running around destroying people as well. And Mezarim, this like with the Kali Afro comp right there, that enables Snooki and Mezarim to be smart about their positioning and to kind of be around the fights if they need to be, and be able to kind of pick people off in the back. Whereas Panda Puncher and Top Notch Lex can easily just walk in and be the front, be that initiation, with Sylvanas leading the fight with that pole.
Multi-Crisis needs to use his ulti early. He needs to use it as soon as possible on... If he can get more than 2 to 3 players, that would be awesome. But even if he initiates on one person, it wouldn't be that bad. As long as it's, of course, not the Kali or Aphrodite, because you're not killing those targets. But Zeus, hang on, we're going to see initiation. Lumpy going to knock 3 players into the air. There just isn't any follow-up at this point. Brady is going to push in the Zeus player right here, but Zeus is going to use his beads. And look at this. Multi-Crisis focus on the Zeus, but Aphrodite needs to die first. Aphrodite is in some trouble, but uses the ultimate right there. Kali is in front. Multi-Crisis gets taken down by Lumpy. Brady takes down Panda Puncher 2 for 1 so far in favor of Team Budissy, and Budissy is now in the game. In fact, taking a 2-point lead.
Whew, that was a huge initiation there. I mean, Multi-Crisis popped the ult maybe a little late, just trying to snag Mezarim around that corner. Indeed he did right before he got away, but he wasn't even able to finish off Mezarim and get the kill. This is, I mean, if we look at it, Hades is already down 2 deaths. Pretty much the only one, the one with the 2 deaths on their team, and that's kind of how Hades is. Hades has to use a lot to get into the fight, and can end up dying because he has no escape then. If he uses his 1 and 3 combo, then he only has a silence and his ult, and if his ulti's down, then he only has the silence, and that, I mean, that is the not really that great of an ability till later. It's really great after he stacked it a bit and has Blight attached. That fear, that 2-second fear, can be really, really awesome.
Well, Team Budissy right now, if they want to win this game, they have to take a massive lead by the 8-minute mark, 9-minute mark, because, you know, Callie Aphrodite is going to come online, and that is really scary. You don't want that to come online. Callie is probably the best god to have in a late game situation, but her early game sucks. Yep. So you want to exploit that as much as possible, and so far Budissy isn't doing that enough.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much they can, given the healing on Ebola.
Well, they might exploit that now because Chibalonki ulti is going to come up. They're not exploiting the Callie, but they actually are exploiting Lumpy. But who's exploiting who? Mazaran gets the first kill of the flame. Multi HD gets taken out. Top Notch Lex takes 1 out. Puncher takes Soul Stars out. And now, you know, this is really bad for Team Budissy. They just took a massive, they just lost a team fight right there. Mercury might die here. In fact, Mercury is going to get died, but Radiant might salvage this fight. Radiant gets 2 kills so far, but it is going to get chunked down by Panda Puncher, but that's going to be a disengage. 4 for 2 so far.
That was a very nice play by Bradion. He saw the opportunity, driving struck right towards that wall, and got a double tap on his ultimate, which is a pinata, and is pretty cool to see. Man, I mean, that hurts. Like, that double tap really, really hurts. Granted, it only does 50% damage after hitting a wall. That's still another 50% if it hits you the first time. So it's doing 150%. That can just burn you. That can chunk you down from, like, half health if you're not careful.
Indeed, it can. Team Budissy is down 10 points. Not too much. Well, 12 points. But, you know, once again, it's all about the momentum, especially in Arena. If you start taking team fights with a team comp like Ebola, well, no one's going to stop you. Aphrodite is just way too potent, healing people up, giving them move speed, especially somebody like Callie. I mean, the more we talk about it, the more scary it seems to be for Team Budissy. So they're going to have to work some magic here. They're actually far behind, even though the point doesn't, or the scoreboard doesn't show it.
Right. I mean, yeah, if you look at XP difference, they're behind.
Lumpy's gonna jump in, up. Soul Stars is gonna be getting focused. Soul Stars is gonna get bursted down by everybody on Team Ebola, but in the front, Bradian is trying to do something. Panda Puncher in the back line is trying to take down Rakuz. Rakuz is really quick, but who's taking out who? Panda Puncher gets taken out by multi-kills. Rakuz channeling the ultimate. 2-player push. 2-player, you know, ultimate onto by Bradian. 2-player, everybody's just hitting these ultimates on these 2 people. Rakuz is looking for a target, but top-notch Lex is going to be the point of contention. Rakuz is going to be able to take him out, but Rakuz gets detonated by Mazaram. Radiant has some stacks of Zeus. You don't want to be boxing a Zeus because of his passive, and also you don't want to get detonated. That's exactly what happened to Rakuz right there.
Yeah, he's on a killing spree right now. I mean, he has 3 kills, prepped and ready to go. He's 4-1 right now. Just finished Obby Shard. He's going to be hitting really, really hard after that. That's going to give him a nice chunk. He has Bancroft's Talon online and Obsidian Shard as well. He's going to be hitting really, really hard. I mean, this is scary. You got to watch out for him, and he's doing that initiation with that 1. If he can chain lightning multiple people, he can hurt the whole team pretty bad. And this is why we used to see Zeus. I mean, before that's done. We're seeing Mercury get aggressive.
Look at Rakuz. Rakuz is gonna have to pop the sprint. Brady is in the front, gets a 2-man pull, but Aphrodite just ulties and nobody gets pushed in, nobody takes the damage, and positioning wise, everybody is back. Oh hey, Lumpy jumps in, knocks 3 players into the air. Here comes the Cupid fall, here comes the Zeus fall. Multi-kills was getting focused, there are multi-kills, might take a spell. 3-man stuff from Panda Puncher. Panda Puncher is gonna be the lone person to get ulted. You can't do this to Panda Puncher because he is Callie, and Callie can just, you know, get away like that. Callie just took so much damage. Kobe comes out from the ISIS player, but nothing's gonna happen. Top-notch Lex is gonna be the point of contention. Rakuz is in the middle of everything. Folder kills Panda Puncher. Panda Puncher is gonna be smacking his head on that one if you look. If he just jumped out, you know, but Stucky Swish is gonna get focused here. Stucky Swish is gonna get taken down by Soulstar. Rarcruz took a lot of damage, hopes that he doesn't get detonated. He's not going to get detonated because he would have died if he did. And Brady and Multi-Crisis in the front. Multi-kills also in the front. They need to kill the Zeus right now. He's 5-1-7. You can't let that snowball, but at the same time, you can't let Cali snowball as well, so you got to keep both of them down. And to do that, you got to cash in that position, which is really hard.
In the meantime, that whole fight, Team Ebola had a full wave of minions walk into Budissy's portal. That gave him the lead that we see now. Not a huge lead, but a lead nonetheless, and they were going to be behind because of that fight. They didn't get enough off of it, but they did get that whole wave in that portal, and that really, really helped.
That helped a lot indeed. Look at the buffs. It looks like it's going to be contested by Team Budissy, but they've only got 3 players there, whereas Team Ebola has 4 players. Lumpy's sitting in the mid clearing the wave. What you want to do in this situation is, well, you have to look for initiations. You can't not initiate because really Ebola's not going to initiate on you. They're just going to keep farming until late game happens, and then they're going to start taking the fights.
Right.
You can't let that happen.
No.
So Radiant needs to start hitting these pulls.
Yeah, we can't let Kali, Zeus, and Aphrodite all get fed. Like once they get full, they're so hard to take down.
Well, initiation is going to happen right now. Cali is going to almost kill Soulstar. Soulstar is going to force to use his ultimate. Panda Puncher is also using his ultimate, so both players' ultimate is down. But the first one to fall is going to be Stucky Swoosh. Zeus blows up multi-kills HD right there. Zeus blows up Rarcruz as well. Double kill for Mezoram. Panda Puncher doesn't have all. He has to be very careful here, but he does have Aphrodite. Tether, it looks like Panda Puncher is going to take a spill. Soulstar is going to get bursted. Oh, forced to use his ultimate. I don't know if that was necessary. But he lives it. He makes it out alive, which is the important part.
Sometimes wasting an ult just to possibly survive is worth it, especially when you're down. You just want to make sure you get out alive, even though your ulti is going to be on cooldown. It's worth just making sure you get out because you do not want to let them get that lead up any more than they have it. It's a very small lead. It's just under 20 above. And, I mean, they can easily turn this game around. Budissy just needs to really take one team fight into their hands. And if they get it, and he's looking, but we're just seeing Brady just not land these pulls this game for whatever reason. If he had landed a lot more than that, he would be really, really setting up a lot of these team fights and really helping them. But he's just not landing the CC he needs.
He is not indeed, and he needs to be. Brady, and I mean, he's 4-0-8, doing a lot for his team, but not doing enough. He's the initiator. And right now, Lumpy's gonna get 4-man ulti right here. Look at the front line. Multi-Crisis is just running up, but Multi-Crisis gets taken down before he even uses his ultimate there. So that was, you know, Hades just getting blown to pieces. Hades needs more defense. Zeus ult's gonna come out. Cuban ult's gonna come out. Massive team fight right there. 2 players for Team Budissy down already. Hercules Boulder isn't gonna do too much. In fact, Multi-Crisis goes down again in this team fight. Second death to him. Hillstars goes down, but it looks like Radiant was able to get a kill onto more Mezoram before he takes the fall. But Radiant looks like he's gonna take a fall. No, he's not. Not yet. At least Panda Puncher is gonna get stunned by Rarcruz. Oh, he's gonna get knocked in the tower. Panda Puncher barely makes it out alive. Is he gonna make it out alive? Rarcruz is chasing him. Everybody's chasing him. Hades comes in with the kill.
Whew. He almost got out had he not had that driving strike not landed and pushed him under tower. He would have been gone. But I mean that last fight really put Ebola in the lead. They are sitting at 30 up now. The 30 is starting to be a good lead. 30 to 50 is where it really starts to snowball, and then we see some big differences. And if we take a look at the charts, I mean, it's still in favor XP-wise to Ebola and gold-wise. You know, almost 5,000 XP in favor of Ebola. That's a huge chunk.
That's a massive chunk indeed. And, well, what's Budissy going to do from this point? They're down.
They need to initiate. I mean, they can still fight these guys though, even though they are down. They still have great fight if they're smart about it. They're letting. I mean, with Lumpy's initiating all the time. He's blink ulting constantly. Just right there.
And he's blink ulting right there, and this is gonna be massive. More Mezoram gets a kill on Multi-Crisis right off the bat.
Oh. Looking to go down. I mean, that's a Panda Puncher double
kill. right. Cali at this point is just so scary. Multi-Crisis might get a good ultimate, but only hits Lumpy, and that's not the target you want. So Sylvanas is really tanky at this point. You don't want to be focusing on that. Bradian is trying to do whatever he can. Crew's ultimate is only going to hit one player right there, and he's going to look like, yeah, indeed, he's going to take a spill. Stucky Smush is, you know, on a killing spree right now. And now the Siege minion, or the Siege Tower, looks to be pushed in, but it looks like Budissy is going to have enough damage to take this thing out. Radiant, still fighting, but he gets taken down. Killing spree from Panda Puncher right there. Look at Team Ebola's positioning, just in the faces of
Sitting
Budissy.
right there.
They can't do anything about that.
They're getting minions into the portal because they're just keeping them. Look at him keep them in their tower, in their fountain. I can't believe how aggressive they can be without being punished right now. Another full wave.
Oh, they get punished
might
right there.
make it in. Almost that whole entire wave made it in. Look at the ticket lead right now. Almost a 70 lead. This is looking really bad for Budissy as they try and turn around and get it. They get a pull onto Zeus, and he's just going to throw down his ulti and try and survive, but just gets taken out easily. After you land that pull from Bradion, he is in a lot of trouble. He cannot even move. That is so rough. Whew, I mean,
Ebola is up 60 points.
Yes.
Whew, man.
That's a huge
60
lead.
points.
Huge lead, and this, I mean,
It is a huge lead.
especially when they're down to 100 points now on Budissy. Now it really, really starts to matter. This is where 10, 15, 20 points matter, and they're down 60 points. Like, you cannot be down that far when it's this close of a game because they're going to start to abuse it, and we're starting to see that right now.
Brady is just trying to do whatever he can in the front. You see pulling Panda Puncher, but Panda Puncher is not a good target to pull, but neither is anybody else because Aphrodite is just going to keep everybody alive. His ultimate came out there. Shibalonki ultimate came out there. No avail. Lumpy with the massive pull once again, but Multi-Kills HD is going to take a fall as he gets detonated by the Zeus. Panda Puncher is going to get healed up by Aphrodite. Boulder doesn't really do much. Everybody on Team Ebola is low, but look at their positioning. They're still super aggressive because they know that Budissy can't do anything. Look at Panda Puncher. That may be a bit too aggressive there because he just got pulled into the tower, but it looks like Top Notch Lex might take a spill here. He is going to take a spill here. Has this man even died? He's died twice this game. 17 minutes in, Stucky Smush might get taken out by Cruz if he can get the line of sight. Cruz channeling his ultimate, not anymore though. Stucky Smush is gonna hide behind the pillar. Radiant trying to pull somebody, but not gonna pull anybody, and now Ebola taking another commanding teamfight victory, up 60 points. Well, the point-wise, it hasn't really changed, but the thing is, it's momentum that keeps this game in check.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw one fight where it changed significantly, and then again, it hasn't changed for a while. But now it doesn't really matter because it's going to be over before they can even swing this back around. They only have 50 points left, and that's going to go fast.
Gonna go really fast as Soulstar gets taken out once again. Lumpy knocks two players into the sky. Lumpy is gonna get nothing's gonna happen to him. Brady might take a spill here. Cruz is gonna get a massive crit onto Mesmeron, but just no follow-up. Shibalonki is gonna take a kill, or is gonna find a kill onto Cupid, but might be a little too late as Top Nox gets a kill. But Brady answers back by killing probably the highest priority on Team Ebola right now in the Panda Puncher Cali. And this is going to be a retreat from Team Ebola. Look at Team Budissy's Siege Tower just running in there.
Yeah, they need.
Budissy might be able to escort this tower in. They need to stay in.
If they can get this in there, they have a chance at possibly winning. And it is. Oh, it almost made it, but they are going to be able to stop right there and take it out. That was just too bad for them. They really, really needed that to get there. But it is definitely going to go to game 3 with that down. That was kind of their last chance. Even then, it would have still been an uphill struggle, and I just don't see it happening now.
Oh man, unfortunate. Budissy, I think Budissy actually got outdrafted.
Yeah, I think so too.
We said it in the draft. Well, actually,
which is
no. They
interesting.
didn't really get outdrafted because they have a team fight. They got outplayed in this match because they had really good team fight, but they didn't capitalize.
A
Look
lot
at
of
Lumpy
it is
knocking
this-
3 players up, knocking people up
Yeah.
all the time.
A lot of this is Lumpy
outplayed.
and Panda Puncher and Top Notch Lex, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, Cupid and Zeus are doing plenty. Zeus is doing a ton, but they're setting up so much and just doing a ton
Well,
of
Zeus is
damage.
11, 4, and 12,
Yeah,
so
I
Zeus
mean-
has been doing a lot, but he gets taken out right there. Top Notch Lex is going to find a kill onto Multi HD. One more kill, Panda Puncher is going to find it, and that's going to seal the deal for Team Budissy. Team Ebola is going to take the second game of the Grand Finals, tying it 1-1.